Rupert Lowe, MP for Reform UK, recently took aim at the Labour Party's handling of grooming gangs and migration issues. He condemned Labour's decision to allocate €10 million to investigate rape gangs, calling it insufficient. In light of these concerns, Lowe posed a series of pointed and serious questions in Westminster Hall, aiming to hold Labour accountable for its policies. However, his questioning was met with resistance when a Labour MP attempted to silence him, accusing him of being too blunt and harsh in his approach. This confrontation highlights the growing tension between political parties over how to handle pressing issues that impact public safety and social cohesion. Before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe. Just watch this.
Our message to the world has to be this: if you come here illegally, you will be deported. Not housed in luxury accommodation, fed and cared for at the taxpayer's expense, deported. Not allowed to roam the streets entirely unchecked, with no limits, deported. Not free to apply for asylum under whatever lie the Home Office is buying this week, deported. Removing those with no right to be here is not cruel, it's not heartless, it's necessary. Language matters. These men are not desperate asylum seekers, they are not irregular migrants, they are illegal migrants, and they should be treated as such. Spreading them across the country into unsuspecting communities is pure insanity. Ask yourselves honestly, if a hotel at the bottom of your road was suddenly filled overnight with young foreign males who have entered the country almost entirely unchecked, would you be happy for your teenage daughter to go out after dark? If the answer is no, the answer is no. If you, I will give way.
Thank the honourable member for giving way. Does he agree with me that women across the country face very difficult situations working home at night, and often the tone of debate is incredibly important to maintain our safety in all situations?
I thank the honourable member for the question. I don't think the tone of the debate is in any way relevant to this. What's relevant to this is what the government does to protect the interests of the British people. So the answer is no. If you disagree, you're even more deluded than the Home Office. When I try to explore the actual cost of these hotels and the surrounding healthcare, travel, translation, recreational activities and more, I'm denied vast swathes of information by the Home Office. It's a cover-up. They say the Home Office doesn't pay for X or Y. That's because it's all subcontracted out on billion-pound contracts spread over 10 years. The list of further subcontractors on these contracts are fully redacted. Why might that be? Again, it's a blatant cover-up. Let me be abundantly clear. The full cost of these hotels is being concealed from the British public. I am doing everything in my power to uncover the truth. Locals aren't even informed about what's happened in their town. I asked the Home Office to develop a consultation process with residents before a hotel is hijacked. They refused and reminded me of their obligation to care for illegal migrants. What about the safety and needs of tax-paying local residents? Hotels are being filled with these young men in close proximity to girls' schools. Does anyone here find that acceptable? I've pushed the government to undertake a review into the impact on British women and girls of crime emanating from these hotels. Again, they refused. Who is the Home Office actually serving? Sadly, I have little doubt that there is far more crime being committed by illegal migrants than we are being told. I've raised this time and again with the government. Nobody seems to care. There are roughly 30,000 illegal migrants in hotels around the country. As we know, the vast majority are young males, many from cultures that do not respect women. This is not racist, far-right, or whatever else. It's a reality, one we must start to deal with. Secure detention is required, not open hotels. If the facilities don't exist, build them. If we get serious on deportations, they won't be necessary for long. Send the following message and the boats will stop. If you come to the UK illegally, you won't be met with luxury accommodation. What will the British government do to you? 2 words: detain, deport. This is the only way. Thank you.
Do you think Labour should answer these questions and implement Rupert Lowe's suggestions in the UK? Please like this video if you agree, and share your thoughts in the comments. Overall, Rupert Lowe's efforts reflect a broader political strategy aimed at holding the Labour Party accountable for its policies and actions on sensitive social issues in the UK.